Welcome back, everyone.
Welcome back. We're here. There
We've
was no
had
problems. Nothing at all.
no. I ended up going in creative mode to try to fly around and see if I could figure out what the fuck was wrong with my shit. And I think what we've determined through lots of trial and error is that I needed to tell Curse to use more than 4 gigs of RAM to play this.
Yeah, you have to go to that website and get more RAM. It was kind of a pain.
Yeah, I had to download some more RAM, and now that I've downloaded more RAM, it seems that everything's okay.
Yeah,
It
more
does seem to
RAM
work
fixes it
now.
every time. Yeah, that was just so weird. And then we got back in. I all of a sudden, from previously being able to do stuff, could no longer do anything. And it turns
Right. We
out,
think that's because I
like-
opted myself and it enabled spawn protection after that.
Yeah.
We don't really know. It doesn't make any sense.
but we seem to be back up and functional. And it's only been 213 days.
Yeah, I forgot to stop the server again, so the time keeps running. I really am not happy about that, but I'm gonna try to remember to stop it this on this day, so we won't have that situation again. Just because it's kind of annoying. I like that. I like to know, what day it is.
Is one of these going to be for Redstone?
One of what?
One of these.
I mean, sure.
I mean, it does,
Right
it doesn't
now,
have
it's
to be,
not
but-
going anywhere, and I'm probably gonna move this downstairs or something. Like, I need more room, so this is that's as temporary as it comes.
Oh,
Like,
there's
that might not even
upgrades.
stay there.
You can upgrade these drawers?
Yes, you can.
Oh.
You can.
Can you lock them? I tried to do the locking procedure and it
I don't
took me to
know
that
about
menu.
that. I don't think so. I don't know about that. But like, if you look at this one over for the cobble, I upgraded it so it can hold 164 stacks.
Ooh, fancy. So, Guude.
Yes, tell me what. So we started a little late, but part of that was my fault. But then when I finally did get here, you had something going on too. So what's going on?
So, what do you know about cars and like automotive stuff? and-
Nothing. We can pretty much end it there. I know very little. I I remember one time I was pretty young and I was driving up here to visit my grandmother and my car just started cutting off. And so I got out. I felt I needed to check the engine because that's what you do, right? So I got out of my car and I looked at the
That's
engine.
just what you do. Guude's like, yep, that's an engine. Good to go.
Yeah, that's exactly what went down. I looked at it and I was like, confirmed engine. And that was as far as it went. I actually was able to determine that my spark plugs were coming loose. So that was the problem, but it was like, if it hadn't been this blatant thing where my spark plugs were basically hanging out, I would have been standing there like a fool. Like, well, that's definitely an engine.
Well, that's good. So I'm having an issue with my vehicle, and I have no freaking idea what to do, and it's really driving me insane.
You should check the engine, Jeff.
I did. I looked at it and I said, just like you did. I was like, yep, that is an engine. And I moved on with life. No, I know enough about cars basically to get myself into some trouble if I go past anything
Right.
standard. Essentially, that's pretty much my knowledge of cars. I can like change oil. I can, change out a battery, etc. Basic things like that. But I don't know all the details of it. I can do electrical work to cars like it's nothing. I used to work for an aftermarket automotive installer, and we did a lot of electrical things. So I can do crazy stuff to the electronics of your car, but that's about it. And I have my extra car now since I bought a new car last year, but my other car was not worth enough to sell it, so I just keep it, drive it to the ground, which it might be there, but I'm hoping it's not yet. So it was parked on the street for a while, and the battery. This is the one I talked about in a video before, where the battery was dead, and I was trying to jump it,
Yeah.
and the lady was parked behind me and wouldn't move, even though she knew I was waiting there for her to like move my car. But so I'm in, and by the way, I'm moving those spikes as per your suggestion, sir.
I think that's gonna work. I think if you put them down and put the stuff on top of them, I think that's the
I have to
answer.
move them down another layer though to get rid of this water.
Converting
So I put it behind my house and I jumped it, and I ran it for a while, and I turned it off and restarted it, and it started fine. I drove around for a while and came back, dropped it off, restarted it, fine. So essentially what I'm figuring out is it was jumpable. It restarted after a while for charging, so I'm thinking in my mind it's not the alternator, because if it was the alternator, it was going to not start at all. It would not charge the battery.
Would, like, run itself dead. Right. I know enough about this. I'm up with you.
See, you got it. You know more than you want to admit. So I then went out to it a couple weeks later, like a week later actually, and it wouldn't start again. And I figured, okay, it's got to be this battery's got to be dying. So I finally said, screw it, and I'm just gonna buy a new battery. So I went to the store and bought a new battery. Put the battery in the car. Put the keys in the ignition. Everything's looking great because, you know, the lights and stuff all come on. It's now obviously got a lot of juice. I'm all excited. Go to turn it, and it does one single little click. And that is all it will do. I almost just died. Jesus Christ, I'm falling down a water stream into the void. So I'm really far down now. And so I started doing some research. And what it looks like, that's the signification that your starter's bad.
Okay.
Everybody I've talked to about it is like, oh yeah, it sounds exactly like your starter. Here's my problem. It didn't do that last week when it had a bad battery. It turned, you'd hook a jumper cables up to it, you'd hook a jumper box up to it, whatever it was that, you know, I was using at the time, it would crank and eventually turn over, and it was fine. Why on earth would I randomly put in a battery and then immediately have the starter then dies? That's the thing. That's the thing that I can't figure out here. Is everybody's like, oh yeah, it sounds like you gotta get a new starter, and I'm just like, but why would it? The starter wasn't the problem last week. I can guarantee you that because it started up. Are you telling me
maybe the starter was like on its last leg though?
But that wouldn't. But what would cause it to? I mean, is there a possibility that that's the case? Yes, I will admit that there is a possibility that that is the case. Is there a likelihood that that's the case? I have to say no.
I don't know.
I also do not know. That is the problem because I've done everything in the world and I can't get.
I mean, it's not starting at all now. So.
No, it won't even try. Brand new battery, and it's just like, yeah, fuck you.
I think the starter.
Is that what you think?
Yeah,
you think it's the
starter?
What?
I'm gonna give you my expert opinion here. I'm gonna go with starter.
So
final answer.
What I was doing when you had you gotten back and said you were ready, and I said I need 10 more minutes, is I was trying some reset procedures for the theft system, even though it doesn't indicate that it's the theft system at all.
Okay.
I was just
yeah. I had one of those in my old Beetle, my '99 Beetle, and definitely. One time I was on a road trip and I accidentally bumped it and my car wouldn't start. And I was freaking out because like I was on the other side of the United States basically. And what it was is my anti-theft, like I had like a little chip that you had to put in. I'd hit it with my knee, and that's why my car wouldn't start.
You
get a little chip?
Well, it's in the key.
Oh, see, mine was the second thing. Like there was a little key fob type thing, a little chip that you would put in around, like down below the dashboard. You would slide it in, and this was in my, like I said, my '99 Beetle, and that was the anti-theft. As long as that, like, you could pull that chip out, and in fact, I didn't make a car payment one time, and they came to pick it up, and I didn't realize that I had missed my car payment,
and they couldn't take it.
Well, that was the thing. Is the guys, look here, I'm here to take your car. I'm like, who the fuck are you? You're doing what with my what? No, you're not. I'm not taking my car, you fucking idiot. And he's like, no, you missed a payment, and the bank contacted you, and you didn't respond. And I was like, well, no. So he's like, you have to, and he had hand me like some
but you must.
Yeah, I was like 19 or something like this, and I was like, no, because like my grandma had bought me this car. She should not have bought a 17-year-old a brand new car. And like I needed some money one time, so I got a bank loan on my title loan at the bank, and that's what this was about. I had not made a payment because I was like 19. And don't give a 17-year-old a brand new car. Just don't do that. But yeah, so anyways, I went out there and he's like, "Well, you got to give me your keys." And so I gave him my keys and I went out and pulled my fob out. And he's like, "It won't start." I'm like, "Oh, I guess it's broke."
You're
Too
like,
bad.
oh, sorry about it. It's yours now.
He's like, "Well, we're gonna have to tow it," and he ended up like figuring it out. And this is some bullshit right here. He ended up figuring the whole thing out, and then so he ended up taking the car with him. He ended up getting the car, and he drove my shit to the beach. He went on vacation in my car.
Wait, what? How did you?
Yeah, because I made the payment the next day. Like the very next day, I made the payment, and they're like, "Okay, we'll have to bring you the car back." And they like gave me his number to call him, and he's like, "Oh, I'm at Myrtle Beach." And I'm like, "Why the fuck are you at Myrtle Beach in my car?" He's like, "Well, I had to visit some family before I took it back."
I mean,
Like I was living up here at the time, and like the bank I had it at was in Rock Hill, South Carolina. So that's where he was taking it back down to South Carolina. But on the way, he went to the beach.
so did you report that?
Yeah, I did. And they didn't give a shit.
They were just like, oh yeah, we do that.
Basically, they were like, "Well, it was our car at that point."
Well, it wasn't his car.
Right. Yeah, it was basically bullshit. Yeah, I never missed it. I paid it all. I paid off that bank loan the next week, actually, so I never had to deal with that shit again.
That's
Like they would have been mailing like the late notice to like my previous address. I guess I mean this was probably my fault. I probably failed to like update my address with them or something like that. So it's probably my fault in the end. But still, it was still some bullshit.
Yeah,
Off
that
at the beach with my car.
definitely sounds like bullshit. Unfortunately, it's also bullshit that doesn't get my car started again.
Yeah, no. In your case, you should probably go to the beach.
I should definitely go to the beach for sure.
That's the moral of this story, Jeff. Take it to the beach.
I think I have these fans.
You and these fans, man. You're like a fan.
The problem is they're one layer too close.
I'm tired of needing redstone. I'm just gonna let you know. I'm gonna tell you about it.
That you're tired of needing redstone? I started a redstone chest.
You know what I did with that redstone chest?
Said, fuck you.
Used it. Used every bit of it.
What, you used all one piece?
There was 3, and I used them up.
Well, that's what they were for, to be used.
And I found 9 more in another chest. And now I need 1 more to make a block of redstone so I can make this capacitor.
Where'd you come from?
My mama.
Oh, good. He gave me a bow. What a nice guy. Whoa, I forgot. The fans are going to affect me, too. Oh, God. I'm dying on the spikes. I'm dying. Oh, I'm alive. What is this thing?
God.
An uncommon loot bag.
Oh man, there's Christmas trees.
There's Christmas tree for, but it's not Christmas.
But there's Christmas trees.
Okay, this guy did.
There's a tree swing too. You know, we need to figure out some mod that gives us machines that do things.
I mean, yeah, that would be
just wanna
good. Define machines that do things, because I think we do.
I want a
have
machine
few
that
of
chops
those.
down my trees. Chop down my trees. That's what I need.
A tree chopping machine.
Yep, I need a tree machine.
Oh, this thing doesn't go far enough. That's annoying.
What do you think it's called?
Chopper.
I tried that chopped.
I don't know. What can I do? Should I just move these things forward one? That might work. Move this whole wall up one.
Definitely care about my plight.
I do care about your plight. You need some tree chopping to be done.
We need it.
Is there any type of autonomous activator, mechanical user, or anything like that in this mod?
I don't know. Can you
those-
use it to chop a tree?
You can.
We need turtles.
We do need
chop a tree.
turtles. Turtles would be nice.
Good, that's
Tear
good
down this
enough.
whole wall. I almost just used tilde on this
Tear
to make
down
it
this
quicker,
wall.
and I realized that that would have been very bad.
Usual.
Tilde.
Oh yeah. that'd be
Excuse
bad.
me. I'm sorry. The grave key.
Right. See, I was so confused. Tilde.
Tilde? Is that like yesterday?
What day?
Today? Fucking grave key, man.
Whose day?
No, but if anybody out there has any suggestions for what it could be besides the starter that I could try, I'm all ears, man. I'm just so confused at what to do.
Why don't you try the starter? Is it an expensive part?
Yes and no. So I can order it, and it's really not that expensive, but the ability to install it, I'm not 100% confident. It doesn't look too difficult to do, but it's like up underneath the engine in a way that's very inconvenient and difficult to get to. So I'm not sure if I could physically do it right.
Let me come and do it for you.
Sure. You sound mechanically inclined.
I'll knock this out.
And if you'd like to just drive in the city a little bit more.
Oh, fuck that. God almighty. Never mind. Take it back.
Nope, sorry, you offered. It's you must now. Okay, let's see what I get in this uncommon loot bag. Oh, I got 2 of them. A copper ingot, a storage upgrade, and 4 glowstones. I got a storage upgrade.
What that's for?
For the storage drawers, I think. An obsidian chest plate.
Oh, is it for
Endstone?
Oh, cool.
I got some crazy things. Obsidian chest plate. Hell yeah. Is it heavy?
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, what's something else we think we're going to use a lot of in these storage drawers?
I mean, I don't know.
I mean, I can put more. I can put it in the cobble one again too.
No, because this is upgrade to tier 3. If that's just a space upgrade, it's not gonna it's not just like you keep adding upgrades. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you don't? Yeah, mine's a storage upgrade 2. Why is there so many spots in it then?
What you talking about?
There's like 1 to 5 spots for upgrades.
Huh?
There's 5 spots for upgrades in this drawer.
Oh, there are. Okay, well, apparently I don't know how this shit works.
There it goes.
Huh. I just added a gold upgrade. So I guess you could add multiple gold upgrades and it increases it by
more
that level each time. I didn't realize that. I didn't realize you shift click.
I'm going to make a compacting drawer as well. Because you still have not seen this, though it's still...
I did make the thing.
The compacting drawer?
No, I made a different one. The
where's it at? Where's it at? I want to see it. I want to see it in action.
I don't know what I did with it, actually. What did I do with it? Did I die with it? No. It's like everything... Oh, there it is. The auto compressor.
Auto compressor.
There it is.
I see a mirror. Oh, did you pull it out? Oh.
Yeah, it's right here.
So how does it work?
I don't know. It doesn't need power. It only uses 5 hours a tick. So, like I said, I was trying to get this area over here organized, and I was going to make everything better.
Here. I'm gonna make a compacting drawer too, because I want to see how it works compared to this thing. Because the compacting drawer does not need any power.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
Where is? What are you making here?
A capacitor.
Oh, what were we? Where is that for the fuel cell?
Well, the other thing sure as fuck didn't work. I looked up that mod pack after we were recorded the other day. The one that battery came from. And that mod pack does a lot of automation and like working with other mods and stuff. But I don't know what that battery's for.
You couldn't find anything on that battery even.
I think it's used to power all the things in that mod pack that do things, but it's not necessarily meant to just power shit from other mods, basically. I'm hoping that this capacitor you found is what we need. I just need 1 more redstone. I'm gonna make it.
Copper. Yeah, I'm assuming that capacitor is going to be what we're looking for, but that's just random assumption of.
I did not get another fucking redstone. Jesus Christ, how much? We're out of gravel at this point. I've dusted my life away.
So I've got the a bunch of dust that we can. I was putting it through the heavy sieve, and I got redstone pretty quickly.
I am putting it through the heavy sieve too, Jeff.
Oh, I need redstone for these.
I hate your story.
But you're doing gravel, right?
No, I'm doing dust.
Oh,
I thought you can get.
I thought you were doing
the shit
for gravel for some reason. Well, let me see. Let me see. Is there another way to make redstone, I guess? Can we make redstone chickens? How do we make the redstone chickens? Do we know anything about
I
chickens
mean, we
yet?
probably can. Yeah, there's a redstone chicken.
But how do we make them? Like, how do we even
I don't
start
know.
making chickens that do
I
stuff?
do not know. I have no idea. Heavy sieve, dust, iron stiffened mesh. That's a 5% drop chance. 10% drop chance on the diamond. So we need to get a diamond. We need to get a heavy. We need to make steel.
Okay.
That's what we need to do. How the fuck do we make steel? I got stuck on that before too.
I just did 19 of these things, Guude.
Yeah,
And 5 redstone.
that's not very many.
No,
That's
but
at
it's
least one.
it's you need. There you go. How many you need?
I just need one.
Okay.
I'm gonna take them all.
'Cause I will make 2 of these guys then. I'm missing planks and iron. So iron.
Okay. Please let it be what I need right here.
Is that it? Like you got it?
I'm placing it down.
Okay, I got 2 of those, and now I need
What the fuck?
regular stone and a basic drawer. So chest and 3 planks.
Okay, that's input. Oh, this is cool. Hell yeah, this works.
Pretty easy, self-explanatory.
It's actually really cool. You should come check it out.
Oh, there you are. I was like, where you at? Oh,
Click
cool. It's
on
got
it.
a little gauge on the side.
Yeah, and then click on the little configure IO button once you right click on it.
Whoa.
And then you can like set the input and
Whoa.
output. Yeah, that's pretty neat, huh?
What? Wait, is that actually seeing what's next to it? No, because that's not the stuff that's
Yeah,
next to
yeah.
it, is it?
No, it is.
Oh, it
It
is?
is
Is
seeing
it?
what's next to it. Yeah.
Oh, see, that's really... So that's so
That's
much...
cool.
Oh, my God. I got so confused with all the sides and the color and what's the top and what's the bottom. And
Right?
yeah, I like that a lot. I wonder what mod that is that did that.
Ender IO.
Just standard old Ender IO.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, why? Oh, I need to have... Well, that's dumb. I hate these things that you need all one type of plank.
All right. I'm going to expand things here, and I'm going to make this area much larger. And I'm going to make it much prettier, but it's all going to happen in the next episode.
Is it really?
It is really. Are you ready for that? You ready for this?
I guess. Yeah, because I need some regular stone anyway.
All right. We'll see you guys next time.
All right, see you.